Namaste Narasimhaya.
बच्चा
कसं नाही वॅक्सिन तुम्ही पडले
आता बंद झाला फार्मसी
न्यूटॉनच बंदला फेरलेस
फक्त
कॉमेंट केलंय
हे सुरू I'm going to would you come on that's only 1 hour. No, let's do some bhajan. You like it, right? Remember? Very good. We have to go. It's Diwali. Yeah. It's Diwali. Hey, Rani, Diwali no hai. I mean, ISKCON temple of what's your name? Puj kare. Come on, man. Oh. There. Yes. Okay.
विघ्नाशक नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय, श्रीला प्रपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्रीमदेशी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रीला प्रपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रीला प्रपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा मई की जय। यमुना मई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री नाम संकीर्तन की जय। दामोदर की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेम नंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to somebody what is Hare Krishna. All glories to somebody what is Hare Krishna. All glories to somebody what is Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Kartik Maas ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. See, we see very less crowd today. Anyways, thank you for coming and joining our regular Saturday program. So, as you all know, today Rasachaitanya Prabhu is supposed to give the session. He's not in yet. Okay, so we'll have to discuss something until he comes. Okay, and also we have Saturday school as usual, and I don't see your kids. They're there, okay.
3.
So Saturday school will start now, in any minute. And if anyone is interested, I'm talking to the online devotees also. So if anybody is interested to join this Saturday school, starts at 6:30 to 7:30, where the class is going on here. So we are into Srimad Bhagavatham series now. So today we'll be discussing 1.1.23. Okay. So until Rasachaitanya Prabhu comes, we'll discuss some things. Okay? And you want to start your class now? Yes. At the end, we have kids' sloka recitation. So please be prepared for that. And then we'll have Damodarashtakam after sloka recitation. And then Prasadam. That is the schedule. Thank you. So I'm going to pass the recording right now for a couple of minutes. Thank you. Thank you, online devotees. Please stay.
Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha
Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Gopi Jana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Gaurani
Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita
Jaya Radha Vrindavan Chandra
Jaya Radha Vrindavan Chandra Radha Vrindavan Chandra Radhe
Jaya Jaya Prabhu
Prabhupada
Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jam Shripad Paramahansa Parivrajakaacharya Stotara Sadasya Srimad A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai
ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai
Jam Shripad Paramahansa Parivrajakaacharya Stotara Sadasya Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai
जय श्री गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय जय श्री भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर महाराज जी की जय जय श्री जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की जय मायापुरनाथ धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुर धाम की जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा जी की जय मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय गंगा मैया की जय जमुना मैया की जय तुलसी मैया की जय प्रभुपाद ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरि हरि बोल
All glory to the Son of God.
Hare Krishna.
All glory to the Son of God.
Hare Krishna.
All glory to the Son of God.
Hare Krishna.
All glory to Sri Guru and Gauranga.
Hare Hare
All
Bol.
glory to Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
You don't have in the car?
I think I have.
I have one. I think we need to start.
Okay, so chant. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1st, Chapter 1st, Text 23rd. ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
स्वां काष्ठां धुनोपेते धर्मः
स्वां काष्ठां धुनोपेते धर्मः
धर्मकाम शरणं गतः
धर्मकामशरणं गतः
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रह्मणे धर्मवर्मणि
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
स्वं काष्ठं मधुनोपेते
संकाष्ठमधुनोपेते
धर्मकाम शरणं गतः
धर्मकामशरणं गतः
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रह्मणे धर्मवर्मणि
धर्मणे धर्मवर्मणि
स्वां काष्ठां धुनोपेते धर्मं
संकाष्ठां धुनोपेते धर्मम्
स्वां काष्ठां धुनोपेते
संकाष्ठां धुनोपेते
धर्मकं शरणं गतः
धर्मकं शरणं गतः
ब्रूहि योगेश्वर कृष्णे
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
संकाष्ठां अधुनोपेते
संकाष्ठामधुनोपेते
धर्मं कं शरणं गतः
धर्मं कं शरणं गतः
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
स्वं काष्ठामधुनोपेते
संकाष्ठामधुनोपेते
धर्मः कं शरणं गतः
धर्मः कं शरणं गतः
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि
संकाष्ठामधुनोपेते
संकाष्ठामधुनोपेते
धर्मकं शरणं गतः
धर्मकं शरणं गतः
Anyone else? Brinda?
ब्रूहि योगेश्वरे कृष्णे
ब्रह्मण्ये
ब्रह्मण्ये धर्मवर्मणि Samkashtam adunopete Dharmakam sharanam gata.
Bruhi. Please tell. Yoga
Yogeshware,
the Lord of all mystic powers.
the Lord of all mystic powers.
Krishna,
Lord
Krishna.
Brahmane,
The absolute truth.
the absolute truth.
Dharma, religion. Varmani, protector. Swam, own. Kashtam, abode. Adhuna, nowadays. Upete, having gone away. Dharma, religion. Kama, come, unto whom. Saranam, shelter. Gataha, gone. Translation proper by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Since Sri Krishna, the absolute truth, the master of all mystic powers, has departed for his own abode, please tell us to whom the religious principles have now gone for shelter. Purport. Essentially, religion is the prescribed codes enunciated by the personality of Godhead himself. Whenever there is gross misuse or neglect of the principles of religion, the Supreme Lord appears himself to restore religious principles. This is stated in Bhagavad Gita. Here, the sages of Naimisaranya are inquiring about these principles. The reply to this question is given later. The Srimad Bhagavatam is the transcendental sound representation of the personality of Godhead, and thus it is the full representation of transcendental knowledge and religious principles. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapanakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagar Jatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padaman Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitam Scha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namendorate Namah Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, I think all of you are seeing me first time speaking because I am not qualified speaker. So, Murarang Prabhu last night just called me. I was not willing to do that because I have to work on Saturday. So, I didn't prepare anything.
Thank you for that.
So, whatever Krishna will give knowledge, I will try to share it. So, the translation is, since Sri Krishna, the absolute truth, the master of all mystic powers, has departed for his own abode, please tell us to whom the religious principles have now gone for shelter. So, in order to speak nicely and related to the matter which was discussed before, I was listening to Prabhu's lecture and Shyam Prabhu's lecture. I was trying to prepare a little bit, but then my work was there because Saturday I start 10 o'clock. So I'm not going in a back details, but in terms of translation, we'll try to discuss. Same question was asked by Uddhav Maharaj, and we got answer because Uddhav Maharaj is a very unadvised devotee of Krishna. So when Krishna departed, Uddhav Maharaj, he was very much morose. So he got answer from Krishna itself that even though I'm leaving, after my departure, still I'll be there in this world within this Srimad Bhagavatam. So that is one answer, that after Krishna's departure, where Dharma has taken shelter. Srila Prabhupada again and again says, and it's in a Gita Mahatmya, Bhagavad Gita is also not different to Krishna. Bhagavatam, of course, not different to Krishna. Krishna's holy name is not different to Krishna. So, this thing we always hear, right? From saintly person, from devotee, from one another, we hear this one. But this is fact. How to have a faith, how to believe it, that Krishna has taken shelter. Krishna is in his abode, but same time, he is in his holy name, he is in Bhagavad Gita, he is in Srimad Bhagavatam. How to believe it? A person who sincerely reading Bhagavad Gita, chants Krishna's name sincerely, pray to Krishna sincerely. Krishna is right there within the heart of each and every individual, right? He gives knowledge. That's why Krishna says, Mat chitta madigat prana bodhiyanta parasparam katyantascha mam nittam tussanti ramanti cha tesham satati yuktanam bhastam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam mam upyantite. Tam yana mam upyantite. Just 2 days ago, we devotee, we are practicing. So in our mind, as we associate more and more, like if we associate karmi person, materialistic person, again and again, more and more, then thought will come to become like them. And if you listen Prabhupada lecture again and again, different devotees lectures again and again, if you participate program like this again and again, then you will get thought and inspiration to become devotee, to become sincere devotee. So since we initiate a devotee, we have taken vow in front of fire, Guru, and Krishna's Archa Vigraha devotees to chant every day 16 rounds and follow 4 rules of regulation. Avoid non-devotee association, avoid even food which is cooked by non-devotee. So when we do that, we have some reciprocation with Krishna. Not like Acharya or Goswami or pure devotee, but some in terms of our devotion. So 2 days ago I was thinking, we hear lecture of Prabhupada again and again. He says, simply by serving Krishna, you can have everything. And Srila Prabhupada says, devotee means 24 hours. Devotee means a person, a devotee. What is the meaning of devotee? How you can define devotee? Srila Prabhupada says, devotee means 24 hours engagement in the service of Krishna. But we are householder. Brahmachari, it's okay. Sannyasi, it's okay. They don't have any responsibility. But what about householder? There's not 24, 8 hours we have to work, right? Every day. Then how? There's always a doubt question whether we are exactly performing devotion the way Prabhupada says, he's Acharya, he's our main person. So then this doubt is there always. How to reach on that platform. Unless 24 hours we are engaged, how we are going to please Krishna? So then answer came. I got answer. You see Amrish Maharaj, you see Tukaram Maharaj, you see Chatusku Maharaj, you see King Kulashekar, and then in our Sampradaya, 6th Goswami, Guru Parampara, at present Gurus, Radhanath Maharaj, Bhakti Charan Maharaj was there, Subhaswami Maharaj, so many wonderful devotees. And then second generation also is Gaurang Prabhu, Jugal Prabhu, second generation, many devotees are there. Swayam Keshav, Bhagwan Maharaj. So these devotees are very, very serious. How we can be next to them, something like them, not exactly like, but some other, in some percentage like them. How to? So it's very easy. Krishna says, the way, how much devotion you do, that much I am available to you. So in one of the lectures of Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada says, many people from Rajasthan, from Delhi, nearby Vrindavan, they sacrifice their family, they go to Vrindavan to reside. So Prabhupada says very, with a sense of humor, he says, this guy, many crores of rupees he has earned. But when he goes to Vrindavan, he says, my dear son, please send me 200 rupees. And then Prabhupada says from him, what about that crores? 200 for Krishna and all the crores of my dear kids and my dear wife for you. So okay, Krishna is also 200 for you. Prabhupada says in lecture. I mean, how much we are doing for Krishna, that much we will get. A person is 7% engaged in the service of Krishna, yes, then Krishna is also 7% for us. So, somebody can say, even though Prabhupada was there on this planet, Prabhupada used to say that many devotees, they think that this person is sitting on high Vyasasana and is getting offering and is getting all facilities. How come? At that time, what about now? Have you been to Vrindavan or Mayapur? The huge samadhi of Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhupada is worshipped like Krishna. I have seen in Vrindavan, maybe, I think I was brahmachari that time, I don't know, but maybe 4 or 5 years ago, 8 years ago. 4 places in a Vrindavan campus, in 4 different places, same time, Abhishek was happening of Srila Prabhupada. Is there any human being like that? Why like that? Prabhupada has given each and everything to Krishna. So Krishna is reciprocating. What is the surprise? Since Prabhupada given 7%, we always hear from Prabhupada disciples. Prabhupada used to travel from one country to another country. So normal devotees, they have a jet lag. Prabhupada never had such thing. Prabhupada, suppose he came from India to America. Here it's night, over there it's morning. He arrived here, he changed his clock, a watch, and he started following. That is called seriousness. Prabhupada again and again says, unless you are serious and sincere for Krishna, it's very difficult to make progress. It's very difficult to make progress. So when we are serious and sincere, then we can feel Krishna, we can experience Krishna through Srimad Bhagavatham, through Bhagavad Gita, through the association of saintly devotees. Prabhupada again, he says in different lectures, if you are not devotee and Krishna comes in front of you, you can't understand him, you can't see him. The requirement is devotion. And if you are devotee of Krishna, wherever you are, you will see Krishna's presence. So requirement is, of course, Bhagavatam is there, Bhagavad Gita is there, sadhus are there, Aarti is going on. There are so many wonderful temples, so many devotees. Even though we come in contact with devotees, we come in contact with devotional service, but if we are not serious, we can't reciprocate. We can't experience. So the requirement is our sincerity, our eagerness, longing, and then we can understand. Of course, we are so lucky, we are so fortunate. Sometimes, because we are conditioned so, Muliranga Prabhu is very, very, very close, intimate, kind of brother, friend, everything for me. We sometimes discuss about devotees. And when I'm alone, I think, and especially when we have a quality chanting, then it comes. Krishna is so wonderful. If you have a quality chanting, the worst enemy also if you have, you start to see nice thing in him. You start seeing nice thing. So it comes. Oh, this devotee, he's doing so many wonderful activities. Krishna gives a relation. How many people in this world, especially here in America, here in Bensalem, how many people are there who is sitting to listen about Krishna? Is there anyone or many people who is having time to come and I talk to so many people in Walmart, and I ask everyone. I have given number of this program to so many people. Everybody says, yeah, I'll think about that, and I call them. I try to follow up. And they say, today it's not possible. What we speak about foreigners, there are many Indians. How many they are coming? How many they are vegetarian? How many people they are following? How many people they are eager to apply tilak and to come here every Saturday? Almost nothing. No, we are very lucky, we are very fortunate. So, what we have to do, I think the last lecture, Shyam Prabhu, during Shyam Prabhu's lecture, somebody asked how to chant nicely. There was some question. And I was thinking to answer, to comment. We talk all big thing, but the ABCD we have to know. In devotional service, in a bhakti, we have to know ABCD. Bhagavatam is like, it's a very higher philosophy. It's a PhD level thing. No, PhD is Chaitanya Charitamrita, and Srimad Bhagavatam is called postgraduate, and Bhagavad Gita is primary. So all big things are there, but we have to know ABCD. If we don't know ABCD, you cannot write word. And if you don't know how to write word, there is no question of writing sentence. And then there will be no question of a stanza or full page, some description. So ABCD, what is ABCD? Many people, they have a big question. They come in a program, they ask a big question. Without 1 cent, there is no second cent, 2 cent. 2 cent is a combination of 1 cent, then 3 cent is there, then 4 cent, then in this way $1 is formed, right? So basic is 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent. If you are not chanting, and you talk big thing, now it's not going to help. So that's why all Acharya, all books, it says, Kali Yuga is full of problem, but because of one thing, Kali Yuga is very glorious, and everybody glorify Kali Yuga. What is that? Simply by chanting Krishna's holy name, we can have all perfection. But many people, they don't have faith in chanting. They do everything, big question, answer, going, taking bath in Ganges, visiting India, doing arti, so many things. But it's my personal realization for many years. If you don't chant your Ram early morning, you can't have faith, you can't have any realization. Nothing. You read whole day Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Gita, but this is the main ABCD, 1, 2, 3. You know. So now there is a Mahatmya of Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam Mahatmya. I mean, it's not just chanting only. Srila Prabhupada says, you are chanting, you are listening to Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smarana, you are doing, but you must know philosophy also. You must know philosophy also. That helps. Because in Kali Yuga, there are many opposite element, non-devotee. In order to protect yourself, in order to defend yourself, you must know philosophy. If you don't know philosophy, it will be very difficult to protect ourselves. And if you know philosophy, then you can protect yourself as well as you can convert others. So Srila Prabhupada says, if somebody knows Srimad Bhagavatam, there is one particular lecture in that Srila Prabhupada says, if you read Srimad Bhagavatam every day, or Bhagavad Gita or Chaitanya Charitamrita, and if you are chanting regularly, all these things, if you are doing every day, there will be no doubts within the heart. Why? Krishna, for whom in the whole world, all scientific people, they are trying to know him, they are trying to please him. Same Krishna, he himself, by his own hand, he cleared the doubts. That's why Srimad Bhagavatam is very, very important. It's very, very essential to study. So, again, in terms of the translation of this text, where Lord has taken shelter. So the process we are doing, like Narad Muni said, what is that verse? I'm not in a Vaikuntha, I'm not in
Naham tishtami vaikunte.
Chant louder.
Naham tishtami vaikunte. Yoginam hridayena cha. Yatra gayanti madbhakta tatra tishtami narada.
Nowadays, whoever come morning program in a morning chanting, I'm not coming. You know, the reason is, when I used to be in India, I used to go Vrindavan during Kartik or Mayapur. So during Kartik, every day I'm on online up to 10 o'clock. I listen all devotees lecture, I listen to Kirtan, I see Darshan of Radha Shamsundar and Krishna Balaram. So, we are not personally seeing that, but I have recorded in my phone, I made a video from my computer. I see in the courtyard of Krishna Balaram temple, and in a temple, everybody dancing and clapping, everyone. Yesterday I saw 3 for not devotee, 3 foreigner, they comes in front of Krishna and they sing, everybody's paying obeisances, somebody is bringing flowers, somebody is doing arti, somebody is dancing. So I saw one elderly lady, she's also doing like this. And then I saw another gentleman, young guy, he also started dancing, simply by seeing devotees. And I saw everybody's clapping and dancing, nobody's morose. What is there? There is no casino, there is no club, there is no movie theater, nothing. Krishna is a statue that somebody can say, it's a marble statue. No, it's a prana pratishtha figures. Live Krishna is standing there. That's why there is a vibration. So whoever goes there, Everybody's like, everybody can feel transcendental vibration, transcendental mellow. That's why everybody dancing. Otherwise, Prabhupada says, is this all these American boys and girls, are they crazy? Why they're dancing? Certainly something is there in the holy name. What is something? It's Krishna himself. So, in this world, nothing is there. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, in these three words, nothing is so sublime and precious like holy name. He said, when we hear, we listen. But how to experience? That's why Acharya said, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Sastrikaya, Law Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. That's why even Srila Prabhupada, our Acharya, it's that his divine Leela, Prabhupada divine Leela, otherwise he's Acharya, he's eternally Acharya. Prabhupada was not going to see Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada. He was insisted by his friend. He forced him. And then he happened to go and he met and there was a transformation. But this is like just to show us that we should try to associate saintly persons. Otherwise we can't have perfection. Just to show us Prabhupada did this thing. Otherwise how this is possible that simply by going there and then Prabhupada started writing the purport of Srimad Bhagavatham and Bhagavad Gita and Chaitanya Charitamrita and all other books. So it's a Prabhupada divine Leela, just to show us. But the idea is we must associate saintly person. Otherwise we cannot have perfection. We cannot understand Krishna's holy name. You know. So, in the whole world, everybody's starving, trying for so many things. Yesterday, there is one very famous, very powerful, saintly person. I must say his name because he just like Srila Prabhupada. I don't hear anyone, but I hear him. His name is Param Pujya Premanandi Maharaj. In Vrindavan, his both kidneys done. 18 years ago, doctor has told that he's going to die after 5 years. Till today he's alive. So he says, suppose $10 billion worth check is lying down in your pocket and you are begging everywhere, door to door. But you are not aware that within your pocket there is a $10 billion checks are there and you are begging everywhere. So he says, a person who is having holy name, somehow or other, if he has got the holy name of Krishna, somebody has asked him to chant. He chants also, but not regularly. He doesn't have faith in that. And he is starving, and he is begging hither and thither for so many different material things. But the fact is, if he comes to know that within his pocket there is a $10 billion check there, if he comes to know, he will stop begging. So this Maharaj says, exactly like Prabhupada, his Leela, his pastime is just like Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, in order to come to America, Prabhupada didn't have money to buy a ticket. He also says, when he ran away from his house, he didn't have money to buy milk. He didn't have food. So he was a devotee of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is Param Vaishnava. So some other, by mercy of Lord Shiva, he became Vaishnava. Became a devotee of Radha Krishna. So he said, I was starving, I was dying. I don't know what to do. I went to one temple, Lord Shiva temple, because I am a devotee of Lord Shiva. So I went to the Lord Shiva temple, and one person came from somewhere. He had one pot, and he asked, where is this Maharaj? Where is this Sadhuji? He said, I don't know anything, I'm new here. And I see the lock is there, and I brought some homemade yogurt for him, but he's not there, what to do? He said, sir, I don't know, I'm new here, I'm just going around. Well, take this yogurt, this is for you. He said, no, I'm fine. No, take it. So then he says, who is this person? That is Krishna. Then another story he told. There was one sadhu. He was chanting near the bank of river, and nearby 5 Muslims were there. And this sadhu was alone. So these 5 boys, they called him, hey, come here. And they decided, we are going to kill him. We are going to beat him to that death. So he went, he said, okay, Krishna, today is my last day. Today is my last day, and no problem. He goes there. Then one of them, he says, wait a minute. This old fellow, what he did? What he did? What is this mistake that you all are deciding to beat him to the death? They said, he's Hindu, he's a kafir. He said, no, I'm not going to death. If you want to do something, first you have to deal with me. So they started fighting, and the sadhu disappeared. So this Maharaj said, if you are unaware, sincerely devotee of Krishna, Krishna comes in some form and he will protect you. So he also said, Premanand Maharaj also said, we have got this thing somehow or other because of the association of devotees. Somehow or other we have got this precious jewels, chanting Krishna's holy name, Srimad Bhagavatham, knowledge of Bhagavatam, knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We are very, very fortunate. Just imagine, if somebody is walking in a darkness without the light, how miserable he will be. And somebody is walking in the darkness with the light, there will be no problem. There will be no problem. Just, I want to share, I don't know if I should share or not. 3 weeks ago, my own cousin brother killed himself, suicide. Why? He was a drunkard. He was drunk, so he was intoxicated, and then he took his own pant. So many people are doing this. Nowadays it's very common. Why? Why? Outside in the world, people they have everything, but they are completely ignorant. They don't know what to do. Dead end everywhere. What else? I mean, what is there? Most of the people's life, if you see, they rise early morning. Not early morning. Nobody rises early morning here in America. Early maybe few people. So they rise. At least 30% people they don't take bath. And what else? TV, news, then mom and dad and this and that and job and shopping. That's all. That's all. Nothing else. How to get freedom from anger, lust, greed, envy, illusion. Nobody is having any clue. They do not know what is ignorance, what is passion, what is goodness. Nobody knows. How to get rid of anger, nobody knows. But if you consider like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, any sane man is there. If he wants perfection, he must be very careful to be controlled by anger, greed, lust. Why? He said, if you are controlled by these 3 things, then soul will be degraded. If you want to make your soul elevated, exalted, you must be free from these 3 things. That's how. But how to get rid of? What is the process? Again Krishna says, if somebody surrendered to me and is abiding all the rules and regulations and instructions given by me, then he will be free from the attack of these 3 modes of material nature. And then he will reach inner transcendence, transcendental platform. Krishna gives all this knowledge. Outside people, they don't have this. Suppose if you have billions and trillions of dollars and you do not know how to control anger, greed, lust, envy, where is happiness? Where is happiness? And whatever thing we have, I do this thing, I'm telling you, this is my personal reason. Sometimes I close my eyes and I sit down and I think that I'm already dead. I'm already dead. I'm no more. My body is gone. I don't have my body. Where am I? What I'm doing? But I'm there. All this thing, it will be here. Will be gone. Where we are going? Again, 8 million for Krishna says in 9th chapter to Arjuna, Arjuna, since you are my friend, I am giving you the most confidential knowledge. You are my sakha, you are my friend, you are my devotee. Therefore I am giving you this divine knowledge. This is very, very confidential. What is this? Devotional service. And then further he explains, whoever have no faith in this devotional service to me, after death, what is going to get? After death, he is going to get chakra. Again and again birth, again and again death, again and again old age, again and again disease. I was talking to one of my American friend. He says, what is the proof? You are telling 8,400,000 different species of life you have to go through if we don't surrender to God. What is the proof? I see so many dogs, so many birds are there. What is the difference? They also get hungry, we also get hungry. They have also feeling of protection, we have also. They also want to defend, we also. They also feel happiness and joy. They have also pain and pleasure. The same thing. They have also 2 eyes, we have also 2 eyes. They have also 1 tongue, we have also 1 tongue. They have 2 ears, we have 2 ears. Very common. Right? It's not like they're stone or something different. No, it's the same thing. We have 4 necessities. Eating, sleeping, mating, and different. They have also same thing. So where is the difference? But they have a different body, huh? Sir?
Different barking, speaking.
Yeah. They have a different body. And Krishna says, whatever we do most, our mind absorbs, and accordingly, we'll have next birth. Our all the senses, because mind is the king. 5 knowledge acquiring senses and 5 knowledge acquiring senses and 5 working senses. They are subordinate, like president, and there are many ministers. Similarly, mind is the head, and all senses, 5 working senses and 5 knowledge acquiring senses. They are surrounded to the mind, and whatever mind says, they do. So if mind is observed about your pet cat and you die, so in a mind there is a conscious of cat, the next birth you are going to get that. And it's not like the day morning you take birth and evening you died. No, few years. Like we always talk about 8,400,000. It's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like no, it's not like that. If you took birth as a tree, at least 5,000, 6,000 years you are going to be. After that, if you become snake, then maybe 100 years. So we have to think. Srila Prabhupada says in one lecture, we are very much busy about this temporary life. How many more years we are going to live? We are. Another 20 years if you are healthy. Right? But if somebody is having high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high sugar, I don't know. Nobody can predict how much. So okay, even though we have a healthy life, maybe 50 years, another 50 years, 100 years, which is doubtful. So we are very much about this one, 50 years. But what about millions of years we are going to transmigrate again and again, again and again, again and again? What we are doing for that? So this type of thought, understanding, Srila Prabhupada says, a person who is Brahminical, he will get understanding. Why? Krishna said, Tesam satatyuktanam bhastam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam. Krishna is ultimate. Unless he gives knowledge, we can't get knowledge. And if you are sincere, Krishna will make all arrangements. Like Dhruva Maharaj, he was rigid, he was determined. I must have darshan of Lord Vishnu. Nothing in between. Small boy, Kshatriya. Narad Muni was sent by Krishna. He's a small boy, go and solace him. Go and just tell him to go home. He's a small, very tender. He's going in a forest. So many ferocious animals are there. They'll eat him. Narad Muni comes interpreted and says to him, "My dear child, you are very small, go back home." He said, "No, if you can guide me, if you can help me to reach to my mission, please, otherwise let me do this." He was very rigid. And he did it. So what happened? And finally what happened? Lord Vishnu, same Vishnu had told Narad Muni to tell him to go back home. But same Krishna tell Narad Muni, give him Diksha. And then what? Nature is under Krishna's control. All animals are under Krishna's control. Who can harm you? If you are devotee of Krishna, so same Krishna is residing within the heart of each and every living entity. Nobody can harm you. Like when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going through the Jharkhand forest, animal, deer and lion. Deer is very delicious food for a lion. But here deer and lion, they started embracing each other. Have you seen, just raise your hand, how many people, when you have attended Rath Yatra, during Rath Yatra, do you have a feeling? He's a black, he's a white, he's American, Indian. No! Why Jagannath is there? It's not a statue. Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, they glance and devotees, they dance. There is no enmity, there is no envy. There is no feeling of rich or poor or black or ugly or uneducated, educated. No. So similarly, since Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Lord, Krishna himself, when he was passing through the Jharkhand forest, all the animals, simply by seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and simply by hearing from his lotus mouth, holy name, they became devotees. They started chanting in their own language. King Kulashekar. King Kulashekar, he was a king. But when his courtiers, they saw him that he is very much inclined to saintly people and religious principles, so they had a doubt that he might become sannyasi. So they become anxious. If he does that, then how we are going to maintain our life in his absence? So they thought, we have to do something. So in King Kulashekara's palace, there was one small Krishna's temple, and Krishna had one very nice golden diamond jewelry. So what they did, they made a plan to do something. So somebody took that necklace and they hide it. And they complained to king that this sadhus you trust today, they are bogus. How? They stole the necklace of your Krishna. Really? Yes. So they had a plan. If we do this thing, then whatever trust, faith, respect he's having within his heart for saintly people, he will lose it. And he will live this Krishna conscious thing. But it happened other way. He said, okay, I believe you all. So he says, if all these Vaishnava saintly people, if they are liar, if they are pretender, then they have to go through test. So how? He ordered his people, this is a real story. He ordered his people, go to the forest, bring all the poisonous cobra snakes. And he arranged one big jar, and he ordered them, put all the snakes inside. They put all the snakes inside. And then he says, if all these Vaishnavas, they are liar, they are thief, they are pretender, I am putting my hand in this pot in which there are hundreds of poisonous snakes, they are going to bite me. If they are pretender, if they are culprit, if they are thief or envious, I mean, if they are not bona fide, if they are faultless, then none of these snakes will bite me. And he pushed his hand inside. Not even a single snake will bite him. Nothing happened. So then all these people who tried to play this trick, they surrendered to him. He says, please forgive us. Why it happened? King Kulashekara is a great devotee of Krishna. So when we become a devotee of Krishna, Krishna makes all arrangement. Krishna will make all arrangement. We don't have to do anything. No more. 3.
7:33.
Yeah. So, basic thing we have to do, see, chanting, please. I'm requesting you all, and I'm telling myself, chanting. Through that, everything is there. Like here in America, the penny, what is called penny, right? And 1 cent. Many people, if they drop it, they don't care. What is this? This is not money. They know what that is. But we are Hindu, we are from India, we worship money, Lakshmi Devi. If I see anyone, even anywhere, I just take it and I put with my hand to head and then I put my pocket. So today, in a subway, the Gujarati guy, the Indian, there was 1 cent and I took it out and I told him, today is Diwali, Dhanteras. I got this Lakshmi Devi, I took it and I put in his hundi. He said, wo paisa hai. I told him, when you are talking like this, American people they talk, but you are also talking. Then I told, there is a $1 bill here, right? Yeah. How did it become? 1 cent, then 2 cents, then 3 cents. Unless this 1 cent is there, there can't be 2 cents. If 2 cents is not there, then there can't be 3 cents. In this way, it multiplies up to 100 cents, then $1. And then $1, 100, then it becomes 100. So similarly, chanting is we might think, it's, we always hear katha and, but does it really work? I'm telling you my thing. Before, when I was brahmachari, whenever I was chanting, I used to sit down in front of Krishna's vigraha or photo or something, then I'll chant. But one devotee told, I think you don't have faith in holy name. I told, how you can say? Because whenever I see you sit down in your room and you always chant in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna's photo. I never saw you chanting alone somewhere, or walking, or so you think that that devotee is Krishna, that photo is Krishna, but not holy name. I told, no, it's not like that. No, it's like that. And he was true. But then I started chanting in a seclusion, sitting and listening name. And it works. It works. I mean, I always say that if there is a gulab jamun and there is American, he says, no, donut is the best sweet. What is this? But we know, Indian, that gulab jamun is the king of all sweets, right? But now how to convince the American guy? You give lecture about this gulab jamun 10 days. He can't. If he takes it, take a bite, right away he can understand. So similarly, we all hear, but we have to do individually in a home. Rise early morning, start chanting, nothing in between. At least half an hour, 1 hour you do what you have to think. Krishna is the cause of all causes. Krishna is the reservoir of all divine qualities. This holy name is not different to Krishna. Few things we have to think. When Lord Rama has to cross the ocean, what happened? His followers, monkey, they wrote down Sri Ram on the stone. And what is the quality of the stone? It sinked. And if somebody sit down on that, very easily he will go inside. But the same stone started floating. Why? Krishna's Sri Ram name is there. Means this name is absolute. So you have, few things you have to think and then chant. You'll see all like, when sun comes, morning time, as sun comes up, darkness slowly, all darkness goes away. And when sun is on horizon, there's just bright light. So similarly, when we chant first round, second round, third, but not like first round and 3 times we attended phone, no. Then it will not work. 16 on, if you do without any, don't talk to anyone, wife, husband, brother, sister, India, this, that, nothing. Only Krishna. You will see miracle. Any types of problem in the life, you will get solution. Simply by chanting quality round early morning. And then slowly you will start. Oh yeah, Bhagavatam I should read. Oh, Bhagavad Gita I should read. Oh, I should not commit offenses. Oh, I should not eat food cooked by non-devotee. Everything, all perfection, slowly. But if that is missing, it's difficult. Say 2 things same time, chanting and no Vaishnava offense. But if there is no chanting, Vaishnava offense will be happen. It will happen. Will come to Vaishnava offense, no doubt. Because then, if your chanting is poor and if you don't have feeling, you don't have reciprocation in chanting, then what will happen? You will be not afraid. And you will not understand the importance of other Vaishnavas. But if you are chanting sincerely, you have a reciprocation every day. You are going through ecstasy and bliss every day because of chanting. Then you will come to know, oh, that Vaishnava also chants. And you'll see, you will start to sing all nice things. Bad thing you cannot say because Krishna is there. I was very surprised about one personality, Radhanath Maharaj. Radhanath Maharaj, he glorifies everyone. This is the quality of 100% pure devotees. The devotee who doesn't know anything other than Krishna, each and every second he sold out to Krishna. So such person cannot see bad thing in any other. Why? Because Krishna is there within his heart. Because of the presence of Krishna, he is also sincerely Krishna conscious, and he sees only good thing in everyone. It happens because of chanting. And then you'll be careful about committing Vaishnava offense. See, and then you'll think, wow, Krishna's holy name is so beautiful. Well, what about Krishna's word? So let me read Bhagavad Gita. I'm telling you my personal relation. I work in Walmart. I don't have association. I used to listen through my earphone. But one day my manager came, I said, you'll get fired if next time I see this. You cannot do that. What to do? So what I do, most of the time, whatever pastimes of Krishna I know, I speak to myself. Madhura Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prithu Maharaj, Chatusku Maharaj, Tukaram Maharaj, Sant Eknath, Mirabai, Avrup Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, all parampara. Even our second generation, whomever I came in contact in India or here, I chant their name. And in this way I try to get association. And many times you will not believe. Even though I am in the midst of all these karmi people, simply by talking about Krishna's pastime, I get tears on my eyes. Krishna's pastime is so wonderful. So wonderful. It's scientific. Why? Srila Prabhupada says, Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's word is full of potency. And if it's discussed again and again in the assembly of devotees, then you can realize more. If you individually alone in a room, if you are reading about Krishna, this will work. But if you are listening among devotees, this is, very fast you can have a realization. So see, so many devotees, how come? Srila Prabhupada built a temple, and in a temple, 2 devotees, 3 devotees, 10 devotees, 20 devotees. Then another temple, then another temple. You know. So again, we'll come to the text that Krishna has taken shelter after his departure. Where Krishna has gone, where he has taken shelter. Krishna is there within devotee's life, within his holy name, within his pastimes, within his dham, like Vrindavan Dham. In a Vrindavan Dham, there are some American devotees. I know them personally. Whenever I see them, I feel I'm Indian born and I don't know what I'm doing here. They're American born, they're there. They are completely sold out to Vrindavan. They don't go anywhere from Vrindavan. They say, Vrindavan? I can't live. 20 years, 30 years they are there. There are some devotees in Mayapur. They sold out their property. They want to live in Mayapur. Why? Why? It's a dham. So Krishna has taken shelter after his departure. Krishna has taken shelter to his dham in his devotee's life, and of course in the scriptures. And if we have on regular basis, the Prabhupada has given this policy ideas, the system, Mangal Arati, and then chanting, then Guru Puja, then Srimad Bhagavatham. It's like 4.5 hours package. If somebody does every day, I have done many years in Mayapur, in Vrindavan, so I know this thing. If somebody does this thing every day, he will become devotee. Even though 1 week you do, you will come to know, wow, this is so wonderful. I have somebody doing every day for many years, like these Americans. American, European, they used to eat beef, meat, everything. They're doing all nonsense. But when they come in contact with Srila Prabhupada and devotees and the scripture and the process chanting, completely transformation. They understood, wow, this is the life. Until today, they are there. And we, of course, we have we have by birth, we have a license to do all these things. Srila Prabhupada said, Bharat bhumi te manusya hoilo janma jar, janma sarthak kari, kara parutkar. Srila Prabhupada said, unless you are devotee, I'm telling you in Prabhupada's words, he said, rascal, you are not devotee and you are trying to make others devotee, it will never act. First you become devotee, and then you make others, then it will happen. That's all. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
It's time for sharing your reflections. It goes from Akmal Prabhu to start with.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you for a nice class. My reflection is I like the way you portrayed a lot of real-time example which you have seen in the past and now you are seeing. That is really good, to realize. And the way you emphasize on chanting, especially in the morning without any distraction, that is also a good way to do that. I was very impressed by the example you said, that we don't believe Krishna's name, that's why we go chant near Tulsi or watching some photos or Krishna Mahamantra. So let me also try to follow this and try to chant in the morning in a seclusion place without being disturbed by the mobile especially. So yeah, thank you, Prabhu.
Why it's like that? Because, see, our senses, all the senses, just consider they're like animals, all the senses. So morning time when we get up, all the senses, they are completely free from the sense object. So like when we have rested, we have energy and then we do some work. If you have any project and if you are rested, you can do very nicely with energy, right? So all the senses, whole night when after taking rest, they are free from their object engagement. So morning time when we engage all the senses in the chanting of Krishna's name or reading about Krishna, there is a quality. But same senses, if you do like evening time, by evening time they are totally, 100%, they are totally engaged in their own objects. Like eyes seeing this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, ear listening so many things whole day. So you have to, evening time you have to really, you have to put struggle, you have to put hard effort to bring them back from the object and to engage them in chanting. But morning time it's very easy. So that's why evening time there can't be quality. Because you have to drag eyes from eye object, ear from ears object, mind from different objects. But morning time, as soon as you get up, it's very easy. That's why morning time is very essential.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, today I learned how to control my mind and how to control your mind. And if there's anything that's not positive, how to find the cause of it and then how to deal with that.
But now I did some purport.
Turn this side. Turn that side. Little bit. Speak.
But you
come this side. Come here. Come here. Yeah, closer to the speaker.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, today in class I learned that how much ever effort you put in order to get to Krishna, he will reciprocate and make it easier for you to go to him.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for a very, very nice class. Yeah, my realization is ABCD. ABCD is essential. The chanting is the basis. 99% of Srila Prabhupada said, 99% of our devotional service is based on chanting. So chanting, quality chanting, morning time chanting is the basis for our devotional service. And also you gave another one. So we have everything, billions of dollars, but you have not conquered your greed, lust and anger, then there will not be any happiness. Yeah, so that can be only, everything we can get only by chanting, with all the perfection we'll get in the life. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
God is everywhere, but how we see it, how we surrender it, that's up to us. So it's depend on every individual. So how we can be mindful of it. We are like a family person. We have work to do. We have other thing to do. But if we always like a Krishna conscious, that we can do while working or doing anything else. Be mindful about it. But after sleep, our body gets refreshed, we forget everything. So like you said, if we worship in morning, we will be more conscious and more surrendered to God, and that might be better than if we in the evening. But if we do whole day possible, then it will be a lot. So it's all about surrendering God, and that's about it. That's our purpose of our life.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Today's lesson I just learned about importance of chanting. So if you chanting seriously and faithfully, so you can feel Krishna.
हिंदी में बोलो, हिंदी में.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, बहुत सुंदर कथा करी और आप फर्स्ट टाइम सुनी, लेकिन लगा नहीं कि आप अच्छा नहीं कर देते उधर लेकिन और आज की क्लास से मुझे वो एग्जाम्पल अच्छा लगा. आपने जब बोला कि यहाँ के पीपल को डोनट अच्छा लगता है और गुलाब जामुन की टेस्ट उनको कैसे समझे कि ये गुलाब जामुन अच्छा है करके, तो जब वो खाएंगे तो उनको टेस्ट पता चलेगा. जैसे अपन नाम जब करेंगे तो वो लेते लेते अपने को टेस्ट आएगा और समझेगा कि नाम क्या है. और सवेरे मॉर्निंग में चांटिंग करना चाहिए और डिवोटी संग करना चाहिए, डिवोटी के हाथ का ही खाना चाहिए. थैंक यू प्रभु जी.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much.
So Janna Mataji came here, it's okay.
I liked all the analogies you said, ABCD and the penny and the gulab jamun, like how you tried to emphasize the main basic thing is, which is chanting. Because even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, and then everywhere in the scriptures it says for Kali Yuga, the only thing is chanting, smaran, namasmaran, and nothing else, no deity worship like how all other yugas. But then we have to tell ourselves every day, so you literally emphasized on the main which is the core part which even Srila Prabhupada says chanting. So it was very regenerating, like, oh yes, we have to tell ourselves okay. So it was very like a good reminder. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I like the lot of examples that you said, and also one of the example is there is no second penny without the first penny example. And yeah.
Online, I see Vatsala Mataji is there. Vatsala Mataji, you want to share your reflections? Vatsala Mataji, unmute.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Very nice. Yeah, chanting is very important. Sometimes I lag behind some inflections, ordinary aches and pains. But I guess we have to keep at it. If we keep at it and remembering Srila Prabhupada, Guru, and chanting is very important. So that I realized that, you gave a lot of little examples. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Rasachaitanya Prabhu. Actually, I have to be very grateful to him because only yesterday night or maybe afternoon, I think, I called him up and said, Prabhu, can you please give me a class, give a class today? And he agreed for that, without any second thought. And thank you very much, Prabhu. And you spoke really nice with very practical examples, practical analogy, which is we face every day-to-day life. So my reflection is that I have to be very sincere and serious, like how you mentioned. Until then, I cannot get Krishna Bhakti, or I cannot even spread Krishna Bhakti. If I am not serious, how can I spread? So thank you for reminding me that I have to be more serious and sincere in Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Prabhu.
Mukta Sangha Prabhu is a personification of perfect chanting.
I think your talk is done.
So actually, one thing I want to mention. We have so many things. If we know the importance of something, we'll do. Like mother, she's very busy. Even her newborn baby cries for milk. It's ignored. And she does everything. But if he cries again and again, then she has to leave everything. Because then she comes to know, oh, this is the most important thing. I must do that. So similarly, according to our knowledge, whatever things we think it's important, we do that. So those who are in ignorance, adharma, they think that it's a dharma. And those who are in a goodness, they have understanding, oh, dharma is a dharma. And that's why, sincerely, they try to follow the Acharya's word. And the symptom of a person who is somehow is connected with the sadhu, and genuinely is trying to execute the orders of Krishna, then Krishna gives understanding. What is that? He thinks three things are there. Krishna is God, I am God. Who is God? I am or Krishna? Of course Krishna. Who is more important, me or Srila Prabhupada or some Santi person? I am nothing. I don't know anything about my previous life. After death, what is going to happen? I don't know anything. I can't check my old age, I can't check my disease, I can't check my birth, death, nothing. I don't know anything. Then what to do? How to have perfection? See, those who are devotees like Srila Prabhupada, whenever he used to open his mouth, only Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Why? This is another symptom of devotees. They are each and every second they are completely surrendered to the knowledge of good Krishna. They know that if I do something with my own idea, with my own knowledge, I'm going to create problem for myself. But if I'm doing something in terms of Krishna's instructions, then I'm going to liberate myself. Krishna says, don't do sense gratification. If you do that, you can't chant about me. Bhogeswarya prasaktanam. Then he's very careful. Now somebody can think, what is the problem watching TV? Means, no, this is my idea. But Krishna said, no. If you do sense gratification, you cannot meditate about me. Two things you cannot do at the same time. So there is all perfection. If you do like karmi people, ignorant people, since morning up to night, from birth till death, me, my knowledge, whatever I'm thinking, that is Shastra. And then what happened? In this life, they're not happy. Whole life, they're miserable. And after death, they get bondage. But devotees, they're liberated now itself. At this time, at present, they are liberated. They don't have anything. Devotees, they don't have anything. But they have so much peace. What is the aim, what is the goal of, what is the meaning of having money or wealth if you are not happy? Srila Prabhupada says, unless you become Krishna conscious, you can't get rid of moroseness and sadness and disappointment. Why? Asatsanga. The thing which will be taken away one day, you are going to give up everything. For that same thing you are hankering, lamenting and dying. This will be taken away one day. So, we have to understand what is important. Krishna's instructions, like Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, if you are controlled by these three things, anger, greed, lust, your life is hell. You go outside, so many people, they have billions and trillions of dollars. They do not know this thing. That unless I get rid of anger, greed, lust, envy, I can't be happy. They don't know. Yesterday I was reading, because I got habit. This Kartik Varda, because of attending every day night lectures of Vrindavan, I got habit, I'm getting late. So I thought, no, this is very bad. Srila Prabhupada said, Brahminical culture means you have to rise early morning in Brahma Murta. So I did Google search again, I had made one diary, but I don't know where this diary, I can't find. So again I did Google search. It says, what is the meaning of Brahma Murta? It said, Brahma Murta. Brahma means God. Murta means time. It's a God's time. But noon time is not God's time. Why? That's why even a mosque, like Muslim people, they rise early morning and they do whatever. Why Mangal Arati morning time only? Why not noon time? Why not evening time? Why not 10 o'clock? Why not 8 o'clock? Why 4 o'clock only? Prabhupada made this system. Not only Prabhupada, in Gaudiya Math also. And in ancient Vedic life also. You see that if you see the nature, fantastic. In the nature, everything is fantastic. See all the animals, all the birds. There is no Prabhupada lecture or some satsang is going for all these birds. Have you seen any birds flying after sunset? Right after sunset, you can't see any birds. Nature. So, those who are serious devotees, each and every second they try to fill their mind, the intelligence with the instructions of acharyas, like Prithvi Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj's instructions so wonderful. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami's instructions. If you have access always within our brain, then we'll be fearful, we'll be careful. I must not do this thing. I must not do this thing. But if you don't have knowledge, if you are not in contact with this knowledge, then we'll do our own concocted idea. Our own stupid idea will implicate and we'll think that, we'll be happy. No. That's why all these acharyas like Srila Prabhupada, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Prahlad Maharaj, Narad Muni, they're always Shastra, Shastra, Shastra. They never breathe without Shastra. Then there's all perfection. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Rasachaitanya Prabhu, for a wonderful session. Now it's time for kids. Kids, ready? So after that, we are going to have Damodar to come. Come on. Third.
You can do
the last one and this one. Two shlokas.
Yeah.
Last week's and this one. Avinashi Tatviti. Yeah, you can do just two.
Avinasa tu Tatviti, Yena Sarvamidam Tanam. Avinasa Mafa Yasasya, Nakati Katamarhasi.
Today's.
Huh?
This week?
That week.
Last week.
For the body, which pervades the entire body, is in the Sotavar, known able to the Soita and pervades the word soul. No.
Which pervades. Yeah.
Nazarmathe Vivaketa Janayam Bhuta Pavidhamanam we Ajoinitim Sastoyam Bhuvan Nanyati Anyamani Savive. For the sword is either burnt nor at any time. The sword does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primal flood. He is not stained when the body is stained.
Avinashi Tatviti Sarvamidam Tatam Vinasham Ajayasyasya Na Kaschit Kartum Arhati. No, the which pervades the entire body is indestructible. No one can destroy the imperishable soul. Najayate mrite vakadachin nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuhya ajonitya shashvato yampurano na hanyate hanyamane svalire.
Vinasena tatvitiyena sarvamidam tatam vinasam avyavasyam na kaschit kartumarhati na jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhuta bhavita na bhuyah ajo nityam sasvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sarire.
Avinashi tu tadviti yedam sarvamidam tatam vinasham abhayasya na kalchit kartam amarhati. The blood which pervades in the body is indestructible. No one is able to destroy the imperishable soul. Na jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhuta bhavita vana bhuya ajonitya shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. For the soul there is neither born or dead. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, ever existing, and the primeval soul. He is not slain when the body is slain.
Avinashi Tatvitiyena Sarvamidam Tatam Vinasham Avyayasya Na Kaschit Kartumarhati.
Closer.
Najayate Vriyate Vakadachinaya Nayam Bhuta Bhavita Vana Bhuhya Jo Nityam Shashvatoyam Purano Nahanyate Hanyamane Sharire. For this soul, there is neither birth or death. He never comes into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain.
Najayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuya ajanitya shashvatayam purano nayam hanyate hanyamane sharire. For the soul there is no living, there is no birth nor death. He is
He does not come into being, he has not come into being, and he will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain.
Thank you again. A big round of applause to all the kids for their wonderful effort, and keep this up to in training them. So we'll have
Shloka, I don't train.
Shloka, you don't train? Okay, it's only Saturday school for guiding and leading them. So let's have Damodarashtakam. So please line up this side, and Rasachaitanya Prabhu, if you can please sing for us. And after Damodarashtakam, Prasadam. Thank you. Some kid will play.
Whose class is this for? Whose class is it?
No, it was in the car. You can keep.
We saw him, right? He said he did. Yeah. How do you make those? No one knows.
Who played better than good, Brinda or you?
Me, like, go. He knows his name.
श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की जय, श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र भगवान की जय, पंचतत्व भगवान की जय। श्री प्रभात की नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलङ्गो नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलङ्गो Yashoda मुहो श्वास कंपत्रिरेखांतकंठा
Radha Damodar ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you. And quick announcements. One thing is about Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day coming up, November 16th. So there'll be a big program at the temple. So as Saujanya Mataji mentioned in her email, if anybody wants to give your offerings, okay, homages, so you can still write to her. There's still time, right?
Yes.
We have time. Okay. So you can write to her. She has her email ID, and that will be printed, and that will be read on that day in front of Srila Prabhupada. So please make sure you write something. Yeah. And the second thing is Govardhan is on Monday. Coming Monday, 2 days from now.
Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow. So that is Govardhan festival at the temple. And November 26th, please block your dates, save your dates. That is Tulsi Vivaha. That is the last day of Damodara, last day of Kartik month, last day of Bhishma Panchak. And there will be a big festival at our place, Tulsi Vivaha. As usual, it's an annual festival. Okay, so please lock that date. It will be in the evening, 5 o'clock, from 5 to 7. Okay?
It's Sunday.
It is on Sunday.
Sunday evening?
Sunday evening, 5 to 7. So it will clash with the temple program, but that's okay. That's the time, that's the actual date and time. So we can't avoid it. So please.
Temple also that day?
Huh?
In temple also?
Temple they don't do Tulsi Vivaha. Yeah. So Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmane Vaishnave Svalpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwaso Naiva Jayate Sharira Vidya Jal